First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Seven, our score after one. 7-7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. But it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hines. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Panthers 14, Rams 7. Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Jones. He'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
They go play action with McDonald. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2nd and 12.
Sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing is McDonald. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-7.
Panthers 21, Rams 7. Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
It got his man complete. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Rams 14.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Bird will not bring this out, and the drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give, right side. Hines, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. McDonald taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Amari Cooper, 77 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. On 1st and 10, McDonald. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. Mecole Hardman with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 35, Rams 21. Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike, 55, Mike, 55.
Off play action. Jones. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
58 to Mike. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. QB drop.
Off the play fake. Jones. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
58 for Mike, 58. 58.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action here on first down. He'll look downfield for Waller. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Got to do that.
From the 25 on second down, Jones got a man. It's Darren Waller. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Check safety, check safety.
Jones On 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. Open man here. Schwartz complete. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Off play action. McDonald eluding the pressure right. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down. Back to throw. McDonald. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Hines. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
He was brought down by Marcus Peters. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They run again with Hines. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Gano's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's 4th down.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, third quarter in Denver. Raiders continuing to roll. They have opened their lead even further. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake. McDonald. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Off-play action. McDonald toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Hines. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Gano out to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown! Darren Waller, 76 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake. McDonald. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Off play action. McDonald is going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 31 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. That's caught, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Off the play fake. McDonald. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. McDonald taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. McDonald. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones steps away to his left. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jones on 1st down. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey.
Here's Mostert. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Panthers 56, Rams 35. Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Bird will not bring this out, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A pickup of 10. But it brings up 4th.
Play action. It's McDonald. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McDonald. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
McDonald sets to throw.
That caught by Trimble. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Let's go, let's go.